Carolina. It's the heart of fall, and I'm down here actually visiting with some family for several days. And I have the opportunity today, this one day, to get out on my own and do a little filming and exploring. So where we are is what is known as the Nantahala National Forest area. We're actually currently outside of the town of Highland, North Carolina. And we are traveling east from Murphy towards the town of Cashiers. We're going to be stopping first at a place called Whiteside Mountain. It's a beautiful crisp morning. There is fog in the valleys, but a beautiful blue sky above. And let's see what this area has to offer, and hopefully we'll be seeing some cool stuff. And thanks for joining me again, guys. I appreciate you. And let's go for an adventure. Gator out. All right, guys, well, here we are on Whiteside Mountain. We parked down at the parking area, $3 fee to park. It's about 10 a.m. There's already a bunch of cars there. Getting off to a little bit later start than I would like. That's because it takes 2 hours to get anywhere around here. So we're heading up the trail. It should be an elevation of 4,933 feet. I've never been here before, and we're heading up this old road. It's been a steady, easy climb so far. Temperatures in the mid-30s. Temperature fluctuated between like 30 and 40 on my ride up here, depending on whether we were going through a valley or over a mountain pass. But it's shaping up to be an absolutely beautiful day. So we should be coming around the crest of this hillside pretty soon and coming into the light a little bit. Now, the really special and significant thing about Whiteside Mountain and this trail is that supposedly there are the tallest cliffs east of the Rocky Mountains located on this mountain. Some 750 foot drop, sheer drop. So hopefully we'll be able to see that. That would be awesome. All right, my friends, it didn't take long to get to an absolutely spectacular view. This is what North Carolina is all about. Check this out. Absolutely beautiful. Now, I'm not from around these parts, but I believe looking miles and miles, 20, 30 miles into the distance, that would probably be South Carolina or Georgia, because you can see almost where the mountainous region drops off to a lower flatland. But that is absolutely beautiful. Unbelievable view. So another cool thing about Whiteside Mountain here and these cliffs is that there are multiple nesting pairs of peregrine falcon, which was a critically endangered species that has been brought back from near extinction, and they do nest on the cliffs here along the mountain. So basically we're just going to be following right along the edge of the hillside here along the trail for the next mile or mile and a half. Just going to take my time and enjoy this awesome trail here at Whiteside Mountain. This may be the location where you have the absolute highest, straightest drop-off vertical cliffs, as they have said, 750 feet, tallest cliffs east of the Rocky Mountains. Absolutely epic. So it's just one viewpoint after another, but we are finally starting to get a look, at least, at the cliffs we've been walking along, and that's probably going to be our best view. It's absolutely magnificent. If you follow the channel for a while, you know how much I adore Pennsylvania, and I always talk about how underrated the beauty of Pennsylvania's forests are, but you just don't get views like that in the Keystone State. All of America is beautiful. It's a beautiful country. Oh, what a beautiful day. Thanks for coming along. What can I say, guys? View after view after view. Every time you think there's no more, there's another one. But as always, crowds are beginning to pick up. Now, I'm doing this trail clockwise, but it looks like most people do it counterclockwise for whatever reason. And for a 2-mile loop, highly recommend it. Great way to get out. You could quickly go through the whole thing in 45 minutes, or you can spend several hours. Awesome place, Whiteside Mountain. It's definitely time for me to head on to my next destination, guys, but the views just keep coming one after another, and you gotta be a billy goat because these last couple views on the trail have no guardrail and it's just a straight drop, but it gives you a view in more of a westerly direction. We'll be heading that way back towards the western part of the state for our next couple stops. Check this out, guys. Bridal Falls. Right along the road here. You can walk right underneath it. It's so cool. We're on this scenic byway. And this is right on the side of the road. You can just stop and check it out for a minute. Forest Road 388, and it's an unpaved road. We're up in the mountains of Nantahala National Forest. It's absolutely beautiful, but this road is a little rough. Overall, it's not too bad if you take your time. There was a couple of divots in the road early on, but it's pretty smooth. But we are searching for the Rufus Morgan trailhead to Rufus Morgan Falls. Hopefully we can get into some of this beautiful foliage and take a quick walk, and then try to get to one more stop to finish our amazing road trip today through the heart of North Carolina's Nantahala National Forest. All right, guys, here we go on the Rufus Morgan Trail in the Nantahala National Forest. This was about the most remote off the radar spot I can find. And as you can see, there's still about 5 or 6 cars parked here already. And we're following above this mountain stream in this little hollow here, following this bluish green blazed, well-worn path. Let's see where it takes us. Just an absolutely beautiful, tall, eastern deciduous forest. Lots of oak and wild cherry, hickory, and other broadleaf trees. Just even some poplar, just dominating this beautiful hollow we're heading up in this forest here in the Nantahala. Alright guys, well, we crossed that little footbridge. That was like a lower section of the falls, and now we're reaching the upper falls. Beautiful waterfall. The sun's behind a cloud. I hope it comes out. Gives us a little more sunlight here. Lovely spot, lovely. Alright guys, so it's now about 2 o'clock, and it's hard to tell if the sun is already beginning to fade over the mountainside here, or it's just behind a cloud. It's mostly all blue skies in this direction, but it is a bit cloudy that way. But at any rate, it's a nice little easy hike to a beautiful spot, Rufus Morgan Falls. What a shame, guys. I think we missed the sun hitting that falls by about 1 hour. And, you know, especially when you're in the mountains and you're dealing with angles of the sun and hillsides. Sometimes a waterfall is what I call an AM fall, a morning fall, and sometimes it's an afternoon fall where the sun hits it and really lights it up. I think the sun was just cresting over that hillside and we missed it by about an hour, but still a lovely trail and nice to get out and stretch the legs before we head to our final destination. There's a multitude of little streams falling off the top of this mountain. We're pretty close to the top. Makes me wonder, is this all like natural spring water, or you know, what's up there? But I'm not gonna have time to find that out today. It's hard when you want to do so many things and you're just limited with time. It takes so long to get anywhere in these mountains because of the windy roads and the conditions. But let's keep moving. Guys, we are now making our way up a rough forest road up to a place known as Wayah Bald. It's a stop on the Appalachian Trail. There is an historic stone tower up there, and there's supposed to be 360-degree views all around, and we'll be up close to, I don't know, close to 6,000 feet, maybe a little less than that, but this road's a little rough, and it's quite a journey going up, but it's fun. It's been a goal of mine all my life to reach one of these Appalachian balds. They're common to the Southern Appalachians, and what it means is that on the top of some of these mountains, for whatever reason, very little vegetation grows. Some people think it's from repeated historic forest fires. Some people think it's from grazing of sheep and cattle in the 1800s. Or perhaps prescribed burns from Indians, but no one really knows for sure. We're on this little walking path to a stone tower. I'm really happy to be up here, and the view is just amazing. Definitely going to spend some time here looking at the different views. It's hard to believe that even all the way up here, 10 miles up that dirt road, there's still tons of people up here. But this area is somewhat developed. There's a large parking area, and there's actually bathrooms up here, so, and a paved path here. So I guess that makes it a popular destination for locals. And of course the views are amazing. Apparently this tower that we're going to be checking out was built in 1937. It was then used as a forest fire lookout. And people have been coming here since the 1800s for the amazing view. We're also at the cross section of the Appalachian Trail and the Bartram Trail. So, pretty unique spot.